place. Up beside Kyle Busch in that 5 car, but he's going to run out of laps. 2 to go.
What a comeback for Greg Biffle.
You got that right. I mean, he is just driving around them left and right, and Junior just continues to open the gap.
He is stretching it out. He gets off the corner so good. White flag this time.
Come on, bring her home, Junebug. I believe you got yourself one there, buddy.
Clean racetrack. And the fans are waving as he completes his last lap halfway down the backstretch.
Went home early last week. Going to stay up late tonight.
Dale Earnhardt Jr. for his 17th Nextel Cup victory wins the Crown Royal 400.
This bud's for you, baby.
And at the line, Jimmy Johnson broke into the top dozen, edging Elliott Sadler. He will remain the point leader. Tony Stewart will rise to second in the Nextel Cup standings. First win for Junior in the last 28 races. That was Chicago last July. He was 1 for 47 coming in here. Next year, the title of this race will be the name of a fan who wins the Crown Royal contest. It's the Your Name Here 400 for now. But tonight, this race belongs to Dale Earnhardt Jr.
All I know is last week at Talladega, when the 8 car fell out, I think fans left. I think more fans came tonight here at the end of this race.
Tonight. Or Kevin Harvick, who started 42nd and runs 3rd.
I think that 8 car is going to have to mess up here somehow because he's just got too strong a car on these restarts and everywhere. He's just strong, man. They ain't pulled away.
Green flag will next see the white, and if we go caution free, it'll be the checker.
Glad you threw that in there.
That if?
That if.
You see Carl Edwards in the 60 car going to the high side. This is a battle for 5th with Mike Wallace in the 1.
Single file restart. Kyle Busch had to start at the tail end.
But look at the run J.J. Yaley got in the 18 car. He's going to go by both of them down the back straightaway. There you see Earnhardt Jr. putting the block on Vickers twice down the back straightaway.
Denny Hamlin in trouble. No caution. If the caution waves, the race is over.
I think it's got a wave. There's cars all over the place.
Hamlin's moving.
White flag.
Junior by 2 car lengths. But Vickers is there, and he has Harvick tied tight to his bumper.
Boy, that was a mighty aggressive block there by Junior going into 1.
Darrell, he's driving the thing out the rearview mirror about as much as he is out the windshield. Now, there are those 2 children's cars to the high side off turn 2.
Junior just got to take a whale of a run off of the turn 2 that time. I just don't think they can get to him.
3 ahead of that group in your mirror. Everybody's nose to tail.
Junior stretching it out. That leaves 4 cars to fight for second. Here comes Yaley back, the pole sitter, trying to break into the top 4. And off the final turn, Dale Earnhardt Jr. scores his 21st NASCAR Busch Series victory.
Carl Edwards fought his way back to a top 5 finish, getting 5th.
Oh, man, we got Ashton Lewis going around here at the line by himself.
You heard the fireworks, and I think Lewis's tires blow out as he's spun to a halt. Dale Earnhardt Jr. led 88 of 103 laps tonight. He took the lead and never looked back.
There's his buddy back there, Truex, driving Mark McFarland's car this weekend.
J.J. Yaley went by there. He came back for a 4th place finish. Nice run.
So, man, I didn't have a scratch on my car.
Well, I think I kind of know what that's about. About a month ago, I think it was intended for Martin Truex Jr. to drive that 8 car.
I think you're right.
Checkered finish. 2 laps to go when they get the green. Carl Edwards leads. Robbie Gordon second. Earnhardt, Mears, Kenseth, Martin.
Tell you what, Robbie Gordon got a pretty good restart right there. Everybody else is doing a little bit of that mirror driving we talked about earlier, but Robbie got a good restart. He's right on the back. He's going to take a look, and Earnhardt's going to be up on the high side. Carl Edwards has got his mirrors full. He's a little bit loose off of 2. He's sideways.
Carl Edwards is around.
And he got turned. Oh.
Caution flag is out. The race is over.
Get fired up, get around here.
We'll have to wait and get the official scoring. We'll wait on word from NASCAR. Earnhardt in the 8. Robbie Gordon in the 88. Let's go back and take a look.
Okay, you see these guys are racing hard. Carl Edwards gets a little bit loose right there. These guys are still hard on the gas. He gets tagged a little bit by the 8 car and then turned right across from right across Robbie's nose.
Another look.
And I mean, you know, you're in a situation here, you're racing, it's the end of the race. You know, probably if that would have been lap 20, there would have been a lot different outcome. But, you know, Junior saw him get a little bit loose and he started turning, and you got to go. I mean, this is for the win.
And Robbie had said that Carl got loose on the previous restart as well. On board with Earnhardt.
Be an interesting shot. There you go. He's got a really good run right here. Now watch Carl's car get loose. Right there he gets loose. Junior's got a good run, and you know, he gets in the back of the bumper and turns him. I mean, there's no two ways about it, but a lot of things happened at once there.
NASCAR is going to hold cars 8 and 88. They're going to look at the finish, or where the race finished. Again, one attempt at green-white checkers. If the caution comes out, and here comes Carl Edwards back out on the track.
Carl runs into the 8 car.
And he waved to him. See you tomorrow, I think he said. I'm going home. Marty?
Getting some information now about this contact between Carl Edwards and Dale Earnhardt Jr. Carl came on the radio, said obviously the 8 hit me. He was requesting NASCAR black flag Dale Earnhardt Jr. That is the debate down in the Dale Earnhardt Jr. pit. They got word Carl had made that request, and now they're debating as to whether or not that should be the call. Carl obviously very upset when he came to pit road, parked right in front of the 8 pit, then went back out on the track and obviously made contact with the 8 car himself. So that's the debate going on down here on pit road amongst the 8 and 60 teams.
Yeah, I mean, you know, you can put yourself in each one of these guys' position. I mean, Carl Edwards was in the lead and felt like he got turned, he got taken out. So you got an angry race car driver that's going to go out and try to settle the score right now with Junior.
This is on board with Earnhardt. NASCAR has requested the 8, the 88, and the 60 all meet for a conference after the race in the NASCAR hauler. There's Carl. I'm okay, he says.
You know.
Car 8 to victory lane. Dale Earnhardt Jr. is the race winner.
It's the winner. Nice job.
Yeah, and Bristol's next week. This is Michigan.